Hi, my name's Silas Grant. I'm the Senior Design Manager at NOKIA Design, taking care of the style category. The key inspiration behind the Prism collection, and especially the 7900, is all based around the idea of attitude and strength of attitude, glamorous independence, you know, damn right I am somebody. Not softly, it's not super friendly. This is something that has a statement and has an attitude which I don't think you find really in electronic products these days. As a designer, and I hope I'm culturally obsessed. I mean, you have to be. And when we look back over time, I think you can pick up on certain attitudes that have been going for, you know, decades. If you look at the Beat generation in the 50s, you look at the mods in the 60s, the punks in the 70s, you've got the new wave, you know, 80s revival now, I don't know, new rave. The seditionaires, it's all relevant, it's all the same feeling. I think art is always very important. I mean, graphically you can see something like Jim Lambie translating very clearly into what we're doing. The Chanel J12 watch was always a huge influence because it's just like they took an icon, like a sports watch, and everyone's done a sports watch, you know. The Chanel J12, they've done it in ceramic, yeah. And then they do these limited editions with like baguette rubies running around, so you get this like jolt of color coming through. It's become an overnight success. We looked at this idea of rays of neon light running through some of the wallpapers. I mean, they're really good, and as they change through the day, affected by time and battery strength, it creates a very organic and kind of natural feeling to something that is otherwise can end up being a bit dry. What I didn't want to do was create phones where people might buy them and then kind of regret the decision because it's a faddish trend. I want to create something that has a certain amount of longevity and classic to it. Brands like Dior, I think Heidi Slimane, what he'd done with the menswear there was absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know, it's that idea of androgyny. It's not just for girls, not just for boys. It can be for all of us, and how we want, you know, styled from people who want to use these things. Prada building in Aoyama in Tokyo. I mean, it's an amazing structure. It's beautiful. It's got this kind of convex and concave. You know, it controls chaos within this grid, which is something we tried to do with the phone. So you have this asymmetry, but at the same time you control the chaos with this very structured, very mathematical, scientific grid, which was an interesting way to design things, and does make life quite difficult because, you know, you can't just move things around. You have to stick to this kind of mother of all grids. There's a lot of products out there that really inspired us, but generally not in the electronics market so much. We're talking about architecture or more fashion accessories. Big buildings like Bank of China have a dominant presence. They have a monolithic sense of being, and obviously we're talking about a micro scale of that, but if you can create that slightly dominance of presence and that slight monolithicness, I don't think that's a word, to it, that'd be great. You might love it, you might not like it, you know, I don't know, but I hope it provokes a reaction. I hope you think about it, because then I've done my job. Design icon, you can only hope so, I don't know. Yes, I don't know, I hope so.